It's been 1 month since Donald Trump began his second term as US president, promising aggressive cuts to the country's federal government. The team tasked with spearheading those cuts is led by Elon Musk, who has been personally making claims about the waste and fraud his Department of Government Efficiency, also known as DOGE, has uncovered.
The people voted for major government reform, and that's what people are going to get. They're going to get what they voted for.
But is every claim laid out by DOGE and others true? Let's look at some of them. Claim number 1. On February 10, Musk tweeted that the DOGE team just discovered that FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, sent $59 million last week to luxury hotels in New York City to house illegal migrants. That statement is false. According to PolitiFact, FEMA did give money to New York and other cities to help house undocumented migrants, but that money was not spent to put them in luxury hotels, nor was it taken from money that was intended for other programs. Claim 2. A major target of Musk's cost-cutting has been the United States Agency for International Development, which spends billions worldwide on everything from fighting disease to promoting US democracy. On February 9, Musk reshared claims that former USAID chief Samantha Power had massively enriched herself while in office, claiming Power saw her wealth explode while earning just $180,000 per year, and asking, where did the extra $23.3 million come from? This is false. PolitiFact found that Power's personal assets decreased while she was in the federal agency role. Claim 3. Some people on the list to receive US government benefits are 150 years old. There is merit to this claim. While PolitiFact could not confirm all the claims made by DOGE about the US Social Security system, some recipients could be listed as being 150 years old due to coding errors or missing information for some recipients. Under an international standard called ISO 8601, a missing value for a date is coded as May 20, 1875, because that was the date of an international standards-setting conference held in Paris. For that reason, under some coding systems, a missing value for a date will default to 1875, which in the year 2025 produces a round figure of 150. Claim number 4. Trump said that DOGE had found billions and billions of dollars in fraud and abuse.
I'm going to ask Elon to tell you a little bit about it and some of the things that we found, which are shocking. Billions and billions of dollars in waste, fraud, and abuse.
But so far, neither the White House nor DOGE have provided any evidence to support these claims. When PolitiFact pressed the White House, it provided a 2024 report from the US's Government Accountability Office that reported annual losses of between $233 and $521 billion. That report was produced before Trump took office, and a significant amount of the fraud it identified was related to COVID-era spending during Trump's first term. Perhaps somewhat strangely for an administration concerned about fraud, one of the first cuts Trump made to the federal government was to fire government inspectors general who were tasked with identifying fraud. He also paused the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, which makes it illegal for businesses to take bribes from foreign officials, claiming it not only wastes limited prosecutorial resources that could be dedicated to preserving American freedoms, but actively harms American economic competitiveness and, therefore, national security. There is no disagreement that within the US federal government, which spent nearly $7 trillion in fiscal year 2024, there are mistakes, fraud, and waste. Identifying these and fixing them are in the interests of US taxpayers. The Trump administration says its cuts are making government more efficient, But with key agencies dismantled and oversight reduced, the full impact remains to be seen. What happens next could reshape the US federal government for years to come.